Hey guys, this is Josh F151 Tech back with another video. And in this video, I'm actually going to be doing more Metro by T-Mobile 5G home internet speed tests. So let's actually get into this video. So as you guys can see, it's almost 6 o'clock a.m. on a Tuesday. So I wanted to do more tests early in the morning to see what we get. And also, before I start this video, I actually did switch back from NSA mode to SA mode. I actually have a screenshot here of the bands that I'm actually using on the SA mode. That means the standalone mode. So I have the screenshot right here, as you guys can see. I actually locked these bands in a comment. I got a comment on my YouTube channel, actually from Jim. He's a follower from for a long time now, and I really appreciate him, reaching out to me on my channel. He commented and he told me to try these bands on the SA mode, and I did actually try them, and they do seem to be performing a lot better. So I switched from the NSA mode, which actually had like somewhat of a higher ping. It was like getting up in the 50s or so. So I wanted to get back to the SA mode, if I could, to be able to get my speeds back if I could. So I did some fiddling around with it, and I really want to, thank Jim for, sending me that comment on my channel on my previous speed test video, because it does seem to be helping. It definitely does seem to be helping with the upload speed, and also keeping the download speed. So that's definitely a good thing. So as you guys can see here, I have the N25 checked, I have the N66 checked, I have the N41 checked, I have the N77 checked, and I have the N78 checked. So like I always say in my videos before I start out, if you guys are wondering, if you guys are new, I do have third-party equipment. As you guys can see there, I'm actually using a Chester Cheetah SDX75 gateway / modem that allows band locking, network mode switching, VPN, all that kind of stuff, IMEI revisions and stuff like that. And I also have that hooked up to a waveform 4x4 antenna that's actually up in the attic facing out the window down the road near an old truck stop from me. So let's actually open up the speed test app here and see what we get. And like I always do say, I'm actually going to be using two servers here for the testing. I'm going to use the Ashburn VA server as my main server, and then I'm going to use the West Norton PA server, since that's an actual T-Mobile server, as my other server that I use. So let's see what we get here. So that's definitely not bad at all. So 761 on the download, 24.7 for the upload, and 39 ping. Definitely not bad at all. Definitely a lot better than I was getting previously on the SA mode, because on my other speed test videos on the SA mode, before I actually switched to these bands, I was actually only getting like 5 to 6 again, 10, occasionally 12 or 15, but I wasn't getting in the 20s or almost 30s. So this combination of these bands definitely do seem to be helping. It definitely does seem to be helping. So let me run a few more here. And it is also very early in the morning, though, too. You have to take that into consideration. There's probably not a lot of people up yet, or if they are, they're not really worried about looking at their phones right away or anything. I know I'm kind of like that in the morning. I don't really, when I wake up, I'm not really like most people. I don't really go right to my phone or anything to, look at stuff. Sometimes I do, but most of the time I just get up and, I have a cup of green tea or something, and then, I'll check my phone or whatever. But it's not like I have to, look at it right away like some people do. But, it's all about preference. But, it is what it is. So on this one, definitely not bad at all, though. 780 for the download on that one, 25.7, so almost 26 for the upload on that one. Definitely not bad at all. And then 39 ping. Let me run one more on this server, and then I'll switch over to the Ashburn or the West Norton PA server. I get them so mixed up, these servers and everything, and the band locking and stuff like that with the gateway itself and everything. It's kind of hard to keep track of all this stuff sometimes. especially with the different versions that they have, like the SDX 65, the SDX 75. They can get confusing. But on this one, definitely not bad though. 749 for the download, 24.9, almost 25 for the upload, and then 39 ping again. So let me actually switch over to the West Norton PA server here, or run some on that one. And this server is actually slower. I just want you guys to know that this server is actually slower, so just keep that in mind. That's why I use it as the backup. I don't use it as the primary because it is definitely slower, especially on the upload. Doesn't really give me as much of an accurate reading on the upload, as you can see. So definitely not bad on that one. 753 for the download, 6.80 for the upload. But like I said, I don't really worry about the upload on this server because that's not what I'm actually getting. And then 39 for the ping. So definitely not bad for the download and the ping. I just like using this server because it's an official T-Mobile server. So I just like to use it, you know, for the sake of the video. So not too bad on that one. 757 for the download, 14.9, almost 15 for the upload. So that's not too bad. And then 27 ping, so not bad. Let me run one more on this server, and then I'll switch back over to the Ashburn VA server. And like I said, speeds are going to be faster in the morning like this, most likely, because people are just getting up. You know, school hasn't started yet, so, you know, people are, you know, probably just getting up, you know, starting to get up now, except for people that probably work like 5 or 5:30 in the morning, or, you know, stuff like that. But there are probably teachers, obviously, they're at the school, you know, getting ready for the day and everything, you know, teachers, custodians, stuff like that, you know, probably, you know, getting ready for the day and everything. You know, they're probably getting, you know, at the school by now, and, you know, getting ready for the kids and everything, and probably just, you know, relaxing a little bit, having their coffee, you know, checking their phones and stuff. So there probably is quite a bit of activity right now. It's almost 6:06, or it is 6:06 in the morning. So there's probably quite a few people starting to get up about now. But not bad on this one. 735 for the download. Not really too good on the upload, but like I said, that's not the actual upload speed that I'm getting. This is not accurate. Like I said, this server is not that accurate when it comes to the upload. 5.37 for the upload, but like I said, I don't go by that. And then 40 ping. So not too bad on that one. Let me actually switch back over to the main server here, the Ashburn. And I have noticed since I started locking into these bands that the ping has been a little bit iffy. I mean, it's been a little bit slower. I mean, it's been a little bit higher. I shouldn't say a little bit slower. It's been a little bit higher, but not like anything to really like go crazy, or it's not anything to really worry about. I would rather have that, honestly, because like I said, we don't game anyway. And somebody actually commented on my channel on the last video. They actually told me, they actually said that 40, 45, or 50 ping is perfectly fine even if you do game. So, you know, that's definitely not bad at all. So on this one, not bad at all. 747 for the download, 25.5 for the upload, and then 41 ping. So it doesn't actually look like I'm going to be able to get that speed back that I actually did have before. I don't know if it's like a tower limitation or what, but I'm still able to get reasonable upload speed. I was getting better upload speed when I first got the SDX 75 gateway / modem. I was getting like 40 to 50 on the upload. I don't know if it's something that they're doing, like they're throttling me, or what they're doing. I don't really know, you know, what went on there, because I didn't change anything. I use the same band locking technician that I had when I had the SDX 65, the Ninja, and when I had the SDX 65, the Chester Cheetah. So I really kind of am at a loss for what happened there. I would have to say that they probably have like a tower limitation, because like I've said before in my other videos, I've looked on Cell Mapper, and that's a reliable app and website, and I've looked on Cell Mapper before, and I've actually seen that it says that the tower near me actually has like somewhat of a limit on it. It actually says that in the Cell Mapper app. It says that most people in this area only average like around 20 to 25 for the upload. So if I can get 20 to 25 for the upload instead of getting like around 5 or 10 or 15, or sometimes even lower than that, you know, like 2 or 3 or 4, I've even seen it as low as that before when I had the SDX 65 gateway / modem. So if I can get what I'm getting right now consistently, like 20 to 25 or a little bit higher on the upload, then that's definitely good enough. That's definitely good enough for just me and my mom. You know, that's definitely good enough for uploading YouTube videos, uploading large files, uploading, you know, basically anything we need to upload. So that's, you know, definitely sufficient. That's definitely better than what I was getting when I had the SDX 65 for sure. So I'll definitely take it for sure. And as you guys can see, I'm also getting a speed boost in the download speed when it comes to, you know, using the SDX 75 over the SDX 65. So with these speeds right now, I'm not going to complain. I'm going to definitely, you know, be happy about this. You know, I'm not going to complain about it. So it could definitely be worse. So you just have to keep that in mind. So on this one, definitely not bad at all. 751 for the download, 25.7 for the upload, and then 39 ping. Let me run a few more here. And like I said, you know, you can see right there, you know, that the ping, you know, went up a little bit, you know, but it's still not gonna affect anything, because it's gonna go back down. And like I've talked about before, we do have security cameras running constantly. We have security cameras running 24/7 and stuff like that. I have Google Nest Hubs around the house. My mom has Amazon Alexa devices and stuff like that. And not only that, like I've said before, it's a cellular connection, so it's not gonna always be boom, 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 perfect. So, but definitely not bad on this one. 746 for the download, 25.4 for the upload, and then, like I said, 46 ping, but I'm sure that that's going to go back down. And as you can see, it did go back down. So yeah, the SDX 75, I mean, why I kind of am a little bit upset that I was getting like 40 to 50 on the download when I first got the thing. I think that it's something to do with the tower. I really think that it's something to do with the tower. I think that it's some kind of tower limitation that they have on there. So there's nothing that I can do about that. There's absolutely nothing that I can do about that, because, you know, I've tried different band locking. I've tried different modes. I've tried the NSA mode, I've tried the SA mode, and this is looking like it's about the best that I'm going to be able to get, unfortunately. So, you know, like I said, I don't think that it's them throttling me or anything. I don't think it's anything like that, because if it was, all of my speeds would be affected. Like I've said before in my other videos, if they were throttling me, my download speed would be terrible, my upload speed would be a lot worse, and my ping would definitely probably be through the roof. So it's not anything like that. I really believe that it's just the tower. I really believe that it's just the tower has a limitation on it, because even with my phone, I have a Google Pixel 9 Pro XL right now, and even with my phone, I can't get really good upload speeds. I mean, these upload speeds are not bad. They're not bad by any means. I mean, they're not as bad as, like I said, with the SDX 65s that I had, the gateways that I had with the SDX 65s. You know, it's definitely not as bad as it was with them. But if I didn't have have the waveform 4x4 antenna connected, and I didn't have the SDX75 gateway / modem, I know that it would be a heck of a lot worse. I know that it would, and I know that it would definitely be a lot worse even before when I had the SDX65 gateways. I know that it would have been a lot worse if I didn't have the waveform 4x4 antenna. So even though I got a lot less, if I didn't have that antenna with the SDX65s or the SDX75 gateway / modems, then it would definitely be a lot worse. I know that it would. I would probably only be getting probably like 4 to 5 or 10 or so, something like that, maybe not even. So yeah, so third party equipment definitely can help you, especially if you live in a rural area like we do. So but like I said, for me and my mom, these speeds are absolutely fine. They're definitely fine, and I don't have any problems. I don't have any problems with buffering. I don't have any problems, with anything else. We've had, T-Mobile and Metro by T-Mobile, if you want to call it Metro by T-Mobile 5G home internet, because like I've said in my other videos, it's not really, I mean, it's still Metro by T-Mobile 5G home internet, but I'm actually using a tablet SIM card in here in the SDX75 gateway / modem, and I'm only paying $20 a month for that, but it's the same thing basically. I've had people on my channel say it's not the same thing. Yeah, it is. You're using the same exact network, and all you're doing is using a tablet SIM card in here, and you're getting the same exact thing cheaper. Metro by T-Mobile is T-Mobile. They use the same exact network, they use the same exact towers, and Chester Tech Repairs, where I actually get my stuff from, my gateways, he's actually said the same thing. He's tried to make sense to people commenting on my videos saying it's not the same thing, and it is the same thing. It's the same exact thing that you find in your cell phone. I actually have Metro by T-Mobile for my cell phone as well, so it's the same exact thing. It uses the same exact tower, it uses the same exact network. The only difference is the name, Metro by T-Mobile. That's about the only difference. And they also have stores just like regular T-Mobile, so you can't go wrong with them because they're a lot cheaper than actual T-Mobile. So, but it's basically the same thing. So, but anyway, on this one, definitely not bad at all. 757 for the download, 25.7 for the upload, and then 37 ping. Let me run a few more here. And like I've said, I have other videos on my channel talking about how to do that, how to use a Metro by T-Mobile SIM card from either a tablet or a phone in your third-party gateway. And like I've said before, you have to have a third-party gateway that allows IMEI revisions and IMEI spoofing for it to work. You can't just do that with a random gateway or modem. You can't, just use it in a regular T-Mobile gateway / modem or anything like that. The gateway / modem has to be able to revise the IMEI number to basically make it look like it's being used in your tablet or in your phone. So like I've said, I have other videos on my channel talking about that and talking about the steps and everything of how to actually do that. So definitely check those out. They're on my channel. But on this one, definitely not bad at all. 738 for the download, 25.7 for the upload, and then 39 ping. So let me actually run one more here. So definitely not bad at all on that one. 755 for the download, 25.5 for the upload, and then 39 ping. So definitely not bad at all for this morning, guys. That's definitely not bad at all. And like I said, I really want to thank Jim for his comment on my channel, because like I said, I was only getting, like I was getting with the SDX65 again, I was only getting like 3 to 4, 5 to 10, occasionally like 12 to 15 on the upload. But ever since he told me about that, to switching back to SA mode and making the N41 as my primary, and then checking all of those other bands and leaving the N25, I believe he said the N25 unchecked. I think that that's the one, but I can't remember all the bands off the top of my head. I'm sorry about that, but they can get confusing really fast. But basically, he told me to check certain bands and to uncheck certain bands. So I really want to thank him for letting me try that out. Allowing me to try that out. And like I said, it does seem to be helping because like I said, when I was on the NSA mode, the non-standalone mode before I switched back to the SA mode, I was getting better upload speed on the NSA mode, but that is also combining the 4G and the 5G together. So I was actually getting a lot of ping spikes in like the high 50s or 60s or more. So I was like, I got to find a way around this. So, I really want to thank him because that's the thing. Now I'm getting the best of both worlds. I'm getting the SA mode, which is standalone, just regular 5G, no 4G, and that's normally a lot faster. Obviously, 5G is supposed to be faster than 4G, so when you mix 4G and 5G, that can kind of cause problems with the bands and stuff like that. It can cause not really so much with the bands, but it can cause problems with the ping spikes and stuff like that because it's a combination of the 4G and the 5G on the NSA mode, the non-standalone. So I would rather have the standalone 5G and also be able to have good enough upload speed, and I am able to get good enough upload speed now. So I really want to thank Jim for like I said, I really want to thank him for telling me about that. I figured I would just give it a try because like I always say in my videos, I always do ask for you guys support. If you guys know any bands that I could try locking to, or any bands that I could try to get better upload or better download speed, and still if you guys have any recommendations, not only Jim, but all the other people that watch my videos, if you have any recommendations, definitely let me know down below in the comments, what your setup is. I want to definitely hear from you guys, what your setup is, what kind of third party gateway you have, if any, what speed you get or anything like that. I'd really be interested to hear what you guys have to say down below in the comments. So but anyway, yeah guys, like I said, just wanted to get this video out there, and if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe, and until next time guys.